what he would do is he would take these babies, he would take them to an empty field, strangle them, and then beat their heads in with a brick. And then afterwards, he buried them in a very shallow grave. Ahmadab Sada killed 3 people. He killed his 6-month-old cousin, his 8-month-old sister, and his neighbor's 6-month-old. These murders took place between 2006 and 2007. The first 2 murders were in the family and they tried to keep them a secret. But since the last murder was outside of the family, it was reported to the police. Soon after his neighbor's 6-month-old went missing, in 2007, the villagers confronted him about the murders. He politely led them to the place that he buried the body in a shallow grave and told them all the gritty details of how he killed the baby. When he was arrested, all he did was smile a lot and ask for biscuits. You have to remember that all of this happened when this kid was 8. So a lot of people looked into what was wrong with his brain and what made him think that this was okay. A lot of people said a lot of different things, but what it came down to was that he had a conduct disorder. He acted in a sadistic manner, and he had a chemical imbalance in his brain that caused him to have gratification from influencing pain on others. They say that his aggression may be hereditary, and that he has no sense of right and wrong. Now I say may be hereditary because they can't test his father. His parents fled from where they lived as soon as his son was arrested. Ahmadab Sada was charged with murder and tried as a juvenile. Because he lives in India and he's only 8 years old, he can only be in prison for 3 years. That means that currently he is no longer in prison. Technically, it is not known where Ahmadab Sada is in. Currently, he will be 17 now and a free man. It is rumored, though, that he is living in a children's home until he is 18. Ahmadab Sada committed these murders when he was 7 and 8 years old. Because of this, he is known as India's and one of the world's youngest serial killers. In addition, all of his victims were under the age of 1 year old. Because of his age, and because of the age of his victims, people have a lot of controversy over this. They don't know if he should go to jail for a long period of time because he is only an 8-year-old and does not have a sense of right or wrong. But on the other hand, all of his victims were under the age of 1, which makes people feel bad for the victims who are children and makes some people feel bad for Ahmadab Sada himself because he was only 8 years old. There is not much on the news, and to find the information I found about Ahmadab Sada's whereabouts, I had to go to one Where Are They Now article where the author has allegedly spoken to Ahmadab Sada herself. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I do know that Ahmadab Sada will be 17 and he will be a free man. Ahmadab Sada, ladies and gentlemen, India's youngest serial killer.